Welcome back to another edition of Ogre Survival and Prepping. Today I want to cover the rule of threes in survival. The rule of threes is a basic necessities list. You can Google it, you can YouTube it, you can search it, whatever your preferred search method is. And you're going to find most of them include only three things. They include shelter, fire, water, and food. I expand that list to include 5 things. To me, without these 5 things, your chances of survival are pretty much non-existent. So we're going to get to the first one. The first one is hope. 3 seconds. The average person can only survive 3 seconds without hope. Hope can be broken down or interpreted as determination, a will to survive, a purpose, a motivation, a reason. In your everyday routine life, day to day, those things that mean a lot to you, you have a tendency to take them for granted. So they don't hold that same amount of importance. So, in a survival situation, if you don't have that will, if you don't have that faith, if you don't have that hope, you don't have that drive, you're going to give up. So 3 seconds without hope. Next, 3 minutes without air. We have to breathe. Unless you're a Navy SEAL or a special ops guy, a marathon runner, an endurance athlete, a skin diver, or a mountain climber, your average is going to be 3 minutes. Now, that expands if you're one of those people that have trained their body to require less oxygen. It's going to get less if you're one of the people that haven't. Or if you're a smoker, or if you have a chronic respiratory ailment, your time frame decreases. You might think, well, where am I going to use that? Well, let's say your car goes off a bridge into the water. You got about 3 minutes once the water covers your face to get out. So air is highly important. Next, though, is you can go 3 hours without shelter or heat, fire. Depending on the climate, the environment, the the weather, or how conditioned you are to certain things, that time frame is going to be adjustable. Again, this is all based on averages. You know, if you're in the freezing Arctic, heat and being confined or having a shelter is crucial. Well, let's say you're in the desert. Again, shelter is crucial because now you're going to try to block out and give you some shade from the sun. Next, 3 days without water. Again, this is an average because you have to take in your physical exertion, what kind of climate you're in. If you're in an extremely hot, dry climate and you're physically exerting yourself, you're going to go through a lot of water. Health professionals tell you that the average human needs 1 gallon of water a day. In a survival situation, if you're not getting that, you're damaging yourself because your body's under a lot of duress. Your physical exertion is going to be way up. And finding water, not just any water, but potable water, drinkable water, is going to be crucial. Some forms of already potable water are rain collection, melting snow that you've actually melted. By the way, never eat snow. Horrible idea. Or a natural spring. Otherwise, you're going to have to filter, purify it. This is not including chemical treatment. This is not including water that has chemicals that you need to get out of it. So just regular water that needs to be purified. You can boil it. You can use UV filtration. You can use evaporation, building a solar still. There's a lot of different means. It can be a water purifier or a water filtering system like Life Straw, and there's 1,000 of them out there. Next is food. You got 3 weeks. The average person can go 3 weeks without food. Depending on your fat reserves, depending on your physical exertion, depending on a lot of different things. Again, it's an average. but generally it's going to be 3 weeks. So when it comes to food, it's the least of the priorities. It's still important, but you have to do a risk versus reward. If you think you're going to be in a survival situation for a very long time, yeah, I'm going to say actively hunt, actively pursue your food. Whether it's building a spear or some form of actual, how do I want to put this, intense food gathering. Otherwise, take it as it comes. Learn some wild edibles. You know, blackberries. And here in Michigan, blackberries, raspberries. There's all kinds of dandelion greens. There's all kinds of wild edibles that you're going to come across. Learn those skills. But like I said, make sure you do risk versus reward. What's the point of burning 200 calories for something that you're only going to get 100 calories out of, or only 50 calories out of? So that's the rule of 3's. In future episodes, I'm going to come across and touch on these more, go into a little bit more detail, get more in depth into them. So until then, look forward to my next video. I'm going to do one on an EDC, which is everyday carry. I'm going to show you how you can build your own personal little kit that you can carry on you every day. It's not going to be the end-all, be-all lifesaver survival kit, but it's going to have a little couple items in there that will definitely help. So until then, this is Paul with Ogre Survival and Fitness saying thank you for watching, and be safe.